Hey guys, good morning. It's me for Sunday, May the 21st, 2017. Almost getting towards Memorial Day. Anyway, part 2 on the McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom 2. During its long career, from the Vietnam War to Operation Desert Storm, the F4 has done it all. And basically, for fleet defense, air-to-air combat, or escort, or for SAM suppression. SAM suppression is basically what was referred to by the U.S. Navy as Iron Hand. Basically, you have a flight of aircraft going into an area. If that area is heavily defended with surface-to-air missiles and radar-directed anti-aircraft guns, the some of the aircraft will have to be carrying anti-radiation missiles. Some of the earliest ones, like the Shrike and the Standard, which was used by the F-105F Thunder Chief and the F-105G. The second generation of Wild Weasels. Wild Weasels were established by the U.S. Air Force here in Florida in 1964. And by 1965, the first of the Wild Weasel aircraft were North American F-100 Super Sabres. These were two-seat F-100Fs. They only would use their 20mm guns take out the SAM sites, the radars that control the missiles, and take out the missiles themselves with the F-100's 4 20mm guns. And this was to last for about 2 years during the conflict in Southeast Asia, 1965 until 66. And then before the end of 1966, the first of the F-105s, F-105Fs, armed with standard armed with standard missiles. These missiles would be able to destroy the SAM sites before the SAMs ever got into the air. SAM is the acronym for Surface to Air Missile, or was referred to by fighter pilots as flying telephone poles. The F-105F was later succeeded by the F-105G, and soon after that, the McDonnell Douglas EF-4E Phantom II was to be the next generation of Wild Weasels, and basically operations have moved to, after the Vietnam War, to Victorville, California, to George Air Force Base. And George was home to the 35th Tactical Fighter Wing at George Air Force Base. And these were to fly EF-4Es and later the F-4G. About 118 F-4s, F-4Es were converted as F-4Gs, and these were to carry the Shrike and the Harm high-speed anti-radiation missile. It would take a crew 2, the pilot, and EWO, or electronic warfare officer, But airplanes such as the A4 Skyhawk and the A6B Intruder and the A7 Corsair II and the F-18 Hornet did SAM suppression throughout its career. And SAM suppression is easily to defeat the enemy's surface-to-air missiles, and is one way of getting crews and fighter pilots back home safe and sound. And the F4 would continue that during Operation Desert Storm, during Operation Desert Shield in 1990, and then January 17th, 1991, F4Gs accompanied F-111s, EF-111s, F-15Es, and F-15Cs and F-16 Fighting Falcons to go into Baghdad to take out the surface-to-air missile threat. Once that threat was eliminated, then the strike force would be able to move in, drop their ordnance, and return to Saudi Arabia. The F-4G would continue this for at least for about a few short months until after Operation Desert Storm was over. And soon after that, in 1992, George Air Force Base was closed. And the F-4G will only have about a few years before retirement. The last active unit flew with the Idaho Air National Guard, and that was from 1995 until 96, and from Reno. And that was to last for about 2 years until Idaho and Reno had phased out the F-4G, and all the F-4Gs were transferred to Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona, or what is referred to as the Boneyard. And today's wild weasels, the F-16C, the F-18C Hornet, and the F-18E Super Hornet is just 3 warplanes that includes the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II that could carry out SAM suppression. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I would like to say thank you very much for watching this video. Please, like always, rate, share, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, have a nice day.